Hey guys, it's Leonie and it's been a while since I've made a video, but I thought that I would make this video because if you've been following me on Instagram, you would know that I am a little bit plant obsessed. I feel like every day, or mostly every day, I'm just taking little Instagram stories of my plants and being like, oh look, there's a new leaf coming out, and it's practically like the same leaf. So I thought that I would share my enthusiasm of indoor plants with you guys. A few people have asked what are the best indoor plants to get if you are a beginner, so I thought that I would impart my amateur knowledge of plants with you guys. So let's get started. These are my top 5 favorite indoor plants for beginners. MONSTERA DELICOSIA. Now this plant was the first indoor plant that I got about 3 years ago, and the reason why I bought this plant to begin with was because I was really into Swedish decor, and I noticed that a lot of Swedes always had this plant. It's kind of like in the background of their home decor. So I bought this without any knowledge whatsoever on how to look after indoor plants, so I kind of like bought it and left it in my room. So I've had it for about 3 years now and it hasn't died, so I'm guessing that it is a pretty easy indoor plant to take care of, especially if you're a beginner. So definitely recommend the MONSTERA if you're looking for an indoor plant that is luscious, beautiful, will give a bit of a unique touch to your home decor and doesn't require like a whole lot of effort to look after it. The Zanzibar gem is also a plant that I bought ages ago. What really drew me to this plant was that on the label when I was buying it, it clearly said thrives on neglect, and I was like, yeah, I can do that. I can neglect this plant. And that's what's really great about the Zanzibar gem, is that if you don't have a lot of time to invest in taking care of a plant, then this one is really great for you because you can literally just like set it down somewhere and forget about it. The Zanzibar gem is actually really good if you don't have ideal lighting situations. So if you have a room that's quite dark, that's the perfect plant for you to put in there. I would say water it like once a month, although sometimes I go like way longer without watering them. Devil's ivy, otherwise known as pothos. Now this plant is really cool if you want to like up your decor game. I think the devil's ivy is one of the more versatile plants that you can kind of help train to make it look like what you want it to look like in your home. And the reason is because the devil's ivy is a trailing plant, which basically means it climbs or it like trails down really nicely. So these look really great trailing from bookshelves or from hanging pots, and if you want them to vine across your walls, I would definitely recommend getting like invisible hooks. They do well in low light, so that's great if you have a dark room. I'm putting succulents on this list because I think they are definitely one of the easiest plants to look after, especially if you have a windowsill that gets a lot of sunlight. The succulents that I have are absolutely thriving on my windowsill, which gets a lot of afternoon sun. And because succulents hold a lot of water in their leaves, they don't need regular watering like most plants do. And in fact, I think that's one of the biggest problems with succulents, is that people tend to overwater them when they don't need much water at all. So with succulents, you can really just set them and forget them. And there's so many types of different succulents that there's definitely something for everybody. The pink princess and white princess philodendron. Now these typically aren't a beginner's indoor plant, but I love these guys so much that I think it would be criminal not to include them on this list, because I have found that they've been quite easy to look after, and I think it's a really fun plant to own if you want something a bit different. The thing that I really love about the pink and white princess is that you never really know what kind of leaf you're going to get when a new one pops out. Is it going to be fully pink? Is it going to be half pink? Is it going to be fully white or a little bit of white? You never really know, which I think is the best thing about this plant, is the anticipation. These guys love moisture, humidity, so keeping these babies moist and humid is essential, and I always mist it with my mister pretty much like every day. Anyway, those are my favorite indoor plants for if you are a beginner. Obviously there's heaps more plants out there that will be well suited for beginners, so just a quick Google search and you'll find what you are looking for. And if you are a crazy indoor plant person like myself, please feel free to share all your favorite plants in the comments below. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!